Deadly Dames. So we're just home from day one of Glasgow Film Comic Con, and we're just going to show you very quickly what we've picked up. So I'm going to show you what Claire and I got, and then I'll pass you over to Alison and she can show you what she picked up. So I'll show you the autographs first. So we went to Carly Monroe, which was a given because, well, we love her, so we knew we were going to go back to her. There was a couple of things when we met her at the last con that I hadn't got her to sign, and I knew I was going to go back and get her to sign. So the first thing was, I love this movie from Jess Franco, and I was definitely going to get her to sign it. It's a very underappreciated movie, if you ask me. I still wish that someone would release a Blu-ray of it, which hasn't happened yet. It's actually very difficult to get the DVD, and she was quite surprised when we handed it over. She actually thought that it was a foreign release with English dubbing. No, English dubbing or English subtitles, but this one actually does play in English. But yeah, she signed it. She did say she really enjoys the movie, but there was particular scenes in it that she did find really difficult to shoot. But she does like the movie, so she signed it here. And Claire got a couple of things signed because you regretted not getting more signed from her last time.
I did.
So you got a 007 signed. And you also got a Sinbad signed from her. So it was mainly you this time, other than my faceless one that we got signed. And you did get another Bond girl. So you got Janine Andrews. And you got her to sign your Octopussy. What are you doing? Alison's making random sounds in the background. We do have some funny stories to tell you about Alison and her adventurous day today.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, she did. I'll tell that one. And we did get to meet a third Bond girl today. So we met Valerie Leon, and you got her to sign your Spy Who Loved Me, which we got signed by Caroline last time we met her, so it's signed right there. Now, Valerie Leon was also in 6 Carry On movies, and I got her to sign Carry On Up the Khyber, we'll say this one wrong, print here. And she was like, where do you want me to sign it? And she was like, I'm going to sign right on top of Sid, which I thought was funny. So she signed right there. And then I went back because I was like, no, she's starting so many things which I love. And I was like, Claire, I have to go back because I want the, and you can, I will say the name of this wrong, Blood from the Mummy's Tomb. I will say it on the Mummy's Tomb, from the Mummy's Tomb. And then I was like, oh my god, Claire, there's the Panther one, so it's Return of the, my god, I'm terrible at this.
I'm googling it right
It's Pink
now.
Panther, but I can't remember which one. Return of the Pink Panther, Revenge of the Pink Panther. It's one of the Pink Panther movies.
Is it?
It's one of the Pink Panther movies.
What is?
Which one is it?
Tell you in a minute. Revenge of the Pink Panther.
Revenge of the Pink Panther. I knew it, but look at that. And this is really bad lighting over here. I think it's actually worse out of the sleeves than it is in. But
Why don't do this?
what? Put your bum in my face?
Put the little light on. There.
And what, you going to put the big light out?
No.
Because that's worse.
It could be worse.
Yeah, so we couldn't resist that. I almost went for another Carry On print, and Claire was like, get yourself under control. So, but I kind of wish that I did. So yeah, Valerie Leon had to get these ones signed by her. Trying to get all these off. And the 2 007 ones. I think Claire's like, every time she meets a Bond girl, she's gonna get the Bond ones signed.
And it looks like it's coming out the gun.
Oh yeah, Alison thinks the X looks like it's coming out the gun.
And the whole signature, it's like smoke.
Oh yeah.
Coming out the gun.
And then we went to Ian White. And what actually happened is I was leaning over to pay the volunteer that was sitting taking the cash, and his hand came forward for a handshake at the exact same moment as I leaned over with the money, and I shot my cash straight into his handshake.
It looks as if you're trying to do some sort of weird, like, bribe shake.
It looked like a dodgy dealing, and it was so, you said it made it look like I was trying to make it rain, He was trying to force money into his hand. It was so funny because he's what 7 foot. What did he say?
7'1".
He said he's 7'1", and I'm 5 foot, and I was like forcing cash into this guy's hand. It was the worst timing of a funny 20 quid handshake. And then the worst thing about it was straight after I got his signature, I went down to get Vladimir, and I can't say his surname, plays the I should not be doing this video, I'm too tired. What's it called? Ice?
And I'm looking for it. He plays the
Night King.
The Night King stunt double.
He
Say his
also
surname
does
for me.
the actual version of the Night King before he got turned into a Night King, which is really cool.
Davey?
Yeah, you know the person
He
who
was
got
a
the ice
lovely-
in his
Oh,
heart?
Furdick.
So Vladimir Furdick. So as soon as I got Ian White's signature, I decided to go down and get his signature, and I did the exact same thing. He leaned forward for a handshake, and I stuck 20 quid in his hand. And I was like, how can I do that twice in a row? How can I genuinely stick 20 quid in the two guys' hands twice in a row? I was like mortified. There's no way you could do that twice in a row. But anyway, I embarrassed myself twice. But yeah, I will put at the end of this video pictures of us with Ian White just so you can see the sheer height difference of us and him. But he was such a nice guy. He was lovely. He was great to talk to. He was just generally a really nice guy. And he found the funny side of me making it rain cash into his hand. And you got Prometheus, and you got one as well, didn't you, Alison?
Yep,
Which she'll show you once I pass it over to see what Alison bought. And I did meet Clive Russell as well. Here's his. I think he enjoyed taking up the whole of his picture. And we did speak about how obviously he's in Game of Thrones. He's also in Outlander, which is two of my favourite sort of, I was going to say fantasy, but although Outlander's more realistic,
It's like
but
a
it's kind of
drama.
fantasy as well because there's time travel in it.
Ah, that's true.
And I did say to him, is he drawn to that kind of swords and sorcery type of? I says, or is that just drawn to you? And he was like, I don't know, I think a bit of both, because that's the type of thing that he's kind of pulled into, because he's in 13th Warrior as well. And I was kind of trying to find out what he's going to be in next. But he was tight-lipped, he wouldn't say anything. So, yeah, but I love his characters in both of them, both TV shows, which I love. And he said that Outlander's become massive in America just now.
Wow.
And he said thanks to streaming shows like Amazon, and he said it's on, I think it's just started showing on terrestrial TV, and it's also shown on another streaming channel. It's now starting to become massive. And I said it's great what it's done for Scotland, because obviously it's very big. It's all filmed in Scotland, and it's bringing a lot of revenue in for Scotland. The Outlander's just huge. But if you've never seen it, I would recommend watching Outlander. I really, really enjoy it. And obviously Game of Thrones is massive.
Did they not do a bit of filming round about here?
Yeah, I was telling him that, and he filmed most of his. I'm sure he said in Cumbernauld.
Ah, that's right. Yeah, you said that.
But yeah, he was lovely as well. I really enjoyed meeting him. And then the last autograph we got, we obviously didn't meet this actor in person, but Claire's a huge fan of Conan, if you didn't know that. And you wanted to go and get this one, so we bought this one. It's James Earl Jones.
That was Thulsa Doom, not as Darth Vader.
No.
Because all the ones that you really see are Darth Vader, and one Darth Vader, what Thulsa Doom.
So yeah, so bought this from a stall. I don't think we'll ever meet James Earl Jones.
No, I don't think so. He's quite old now, I think.
I don't think he does signings anymore.
Well, remember, we're told by the guy who had the autograph stall a couple of years ago that James Earl Jones had a bit of a bad experience, didn't he, with a fan, and since then he doesn't really
He doesn't do them, so
it's fair enough.
you regretted not buying this autograph last year. Well, not necessarily this one, but
I think it was actually that one, because it's this exact same picture.
And you were glad that it was there to get this time, so you got it. So yeah, that's the last one we got. You did also get a Conan poster again, smaller than last year's one, but it's Conan. It's not the Barbarian. It's Conan the
No, it is the
Barbarian. Oh, that's the Destroyer.
Yeah.
Conan the Barbarian. It is smaller, but yeah, you just can't resist that army. You love them. So yeah, this will be going up on our wall. There was also another. He was an artist, another stall. They had lucky dips and we got carried away. Basically, you paid £2 and you could put your hand in, and you had the chance of either winning a massive print or a tiny, toty little one. And every single time we did it, we got the tiny ones. But I became addicted and kept trying and eventually felt sorry for me and just let me pick a print. But yeah, so I got. He's not called Iron Man, this
I
one.
think is it not a Hulk Buster or something like that?
No, the Hulk goes in it, but it's not actually
No,
called.
is that not the suit that he uses for fighting the Hulk? Or maybe I'm getting mixed up.
No,
with
the
something.
Hulk ends up going in this one.
Does he?
but,
Oh,
Like, well,
I don't remember that.
I don't remember what this one's called, but it's basically one of the Iron Man suits. And then there's Han Solo Frozen. I'll leave this one for the end. Captain Kirk. Star-Lord just before he's about to do a rude gesture, but I think this guy's an amazing artist. He draws all these with pencil. Thor. And this is the one he ended up giving me because he felt sorry for me because this is what I actually wanted in the first place. Labyrinth. I thought this was absolutely beautiful. Big Labyrinth fan. I very nearly bought an original Labyrinth poster from the poster stall that does all original posters, but it was just too expensive. Claire had to drag me away, pull me away from them. Now this one here, I would like your help. It's beautiful, it is pretty, but I don't know who it is. So we need your help. None of us know who it is. Who's this a picture of? We don't know. I mean, his eyes are very pretty and he's got a nice smile, but who is it? I should have asked the guy when we drew it in the lucky
That
dip.
might be rude. He might be like, "What? Don't you know what my pictures are of? Is
I
it
know.
that bad version of him?" I recognise the face. I just don't. I can't picture what
So
TV. I'm sure it's a TV
anybody
show or
watching
something.
this YouTube video, who is this? Can you please tell us? Because none of us know who it is. I mean, I'm going to guess it's maybe from like a Marvel or DC TV series or something. I might be way off, but
I thought it looked more Star Trek-y, as if it was like maybe.
no, look, he's wearing a t-shirt, Alison.
Well,
But I suppose Star Trek wear kind of t-shirty things like that. I don't know. Right, who is it? Somebody tell us, okay? So yeah, we got all these prints from Lucky Dips, and Alison will show you the other ones that we ended up with her when I pass you over to her. There was an artist there who did amazing things. I'd like to, obviously we are going to be doing another video for the Geek Legion of Doom channel, which we'll put a link to his stuff at the end of our one. We'll probably do a video, to be honest, of day 2 with this one, so it's all one video. Showing you, linking over, but showing you all the stalls, so you have all the information where if you want to check their stuff online. But yeah, she had so many good things. This is from the beginning of, and I always get the movie wrong.
Inside Out.
Inside Out, and I can't remember what the wee sketch was called for this
can't
one.
remember
But
what
you'll
it was
know it's the
called.
beginning of Inside Out. I thought this was the cutest thing ever. It's like the little sketch that shows you 2 volcanoes falling in love. But yeah, I loved this, so I had to pick it up. There wasn't as many comic book people there this year, but the ones that were there, we did pick up a couple from this guy, Booyah, which he said was about a monster killing kids, which we thought was quite funny. And then they had one called Goblins. It looked really good, so we got that one too. Claire did get Wonder Woman vs Conan.
I think it's just Wonder Woman and Conan.
Oh.
maybe. I don't think they're fighting each other.
Aw, it was much more interesting if they were battling each other. You've ruined it for me. Okay, Wonder Woman and Conan, Claire.
Wonder if they get together.
And then we went to Strange Vice because we can't. I mean, you can't go to Film and Comic Con or Glasgow Film and Comic Con and not visit Strange Vice, so we did. And I bought 2 movies that was actually really, really good. I normally go there and go mental. and I got Blood Freak, mainly because I turned it over and seen, now this is meant to be a turkey. Does that look like a turkey to you? I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look like a turkey to me. So that's why I bought it, because that's meant to be a turkey. And I also bought Dismembered. This looks fantastic. I think we might try and watch this tonight. But this just looked amazing. Yeah, and I think that's everything. Oh no, wait, oops.
How did you forget?
We bought, again, this is from another artist stall, 2 prints. I actually thought that writing was on the print, not the bag. 2 prints. This one's Alison's, so
Yay.
I'll show you Alison's in a second before I pass you over. So this one's Claire's. She got Legend of Zelda. Oops. Here.
I really like that one.
And then Alison got, what's this print? What's this painting called again?
Screams.
Oh, that was easy. I should have guessed that.
Oh, they said the artist bases all the pictures they do of a famous paintings.
So what's
So
your one
they do
based
kinda-
on?
No idea. I need to Google it.
Romeo and Juliet.
I'm gonna Google.
I think it's Romeo and Juliet.
I will Google.
So Alison's is based on Scream, but it's obviously Rick and Morty. I thought it was funny. So you got that one, but it was 2 for £20. There were £15 for one, so
I know.
I thought it was pretty good.
It was a good deal.
But I'm just going to pass you over to Alison and she can show you what she went mental and bought.
I didn't go that bad.
You did.
So I've got some
Watch you
of
put your
the.
hand over the speaker.
Oops, I've got a few prints. So I've got the Loki, and then my favourite Avenger.
These were all Lucky
Captain
Dips
American.
too.
Yeah, they're really good. I got some small ones. There was a few doubles, and then I went back and I got another Lucky Dip at the very end. So, and she let me pick them as well. So, Star-Lord, and then I got, because I love Groot. So I got some Groot ones,
Did you just
and then
forget to show Rocket?
yeah, but I love Groot better than Rocket. So there's
For
Rocket there. And then I got a Labyrinth one as well because I couldn't help myself. I got a film as well from Strange Vice. It looked quite interesting. And it was only £2 as well. I was like, oh,
It
I'll
does
get that
look
one.
really, really good.
yeah, it looks
Did
interesting.
she get to
Anyway.
it before you? You went
No.
there.
No, because we were looking through it and I said this one sounds good.
Yeah, so I didn't go that mad. I went and got Robert Llewellyn, I'm probably saying his name wrong, signature for me, and then hopefully he doesn't see it before this video, but I asked him
He
to
won't
put
open up
something.
tomorrow.
Ooh, asked him just to put something cheeky or funny for Mother Half Alex, so he put Spin My Nipple Nuts on it for him, because he loves Red Dwarf as well, and I got one from Ian White. Again, I got a picture with him, which was very funny because I'm just slightly shorter than Mandy, so it looks even funnier. What else did I get? Oh,
You bought
I bought lots of
t-shirts.
t-shirts. Lots and lots of t-shirts, which I can't open one-handed. I got an It one.
Do you want to hold the phone for us? Oh,
So I just went a wee bit mad buying
maybe
t-shirts.
if you
I
hold the
got
phone for Alison.
an It
Well, she
one,
knows where she's aiming.
and this is my favourite one. Dum da da da.
Free hug.
Free hugs. Hopefully nobody thinks that means they can come up and hug me. And then I got one for Alex as well. I got a Rick and Morty one for him. And I'm not going to say the name of the sauce because I can't see it. And a wee pickle
Oh,
Rick.
we forgot our little key rings.
Oh yeah, we went for. I got
You
little
can show
grandma
mine because
key
it's
rings.
right there.
Well, I've got one here as well. I put it on my bag already. So it's like wee, what do you call them, blind bags? You could get lots of different
Yeah.
versions of it.
Lucky bit, I don't know.
No, I think they were
They're
cool.
so
They're like
cute.
little mini mug ones.
And then me and Claire got the same one. And then Mandy got the
He's
bag
right there.
gremlin. Oh, yeah. He's right here.
I got Stripe.
She got Stripe.
Of course, Mandy got the evil one.
Yeah, I got Stripe.
So I went a bit mad, but not too mad. I'll pass you back over to Mandy. And she could say, there we go, we're done.
You
the
got a
Alice
wee
and
glimpse
Save
of
Stupid
Claire's
Things.
shoes there. But yeah, that's everything we got on day one. Claire and I are going back tomorrow because we've got hopefully going to get some more footage for Leo's channel for the Geek Legion of Doom, and we will, as I said, we will do a link into his channel when we upload this full video. We will put some pictures in of some of the other things that we got and show you that the photos that we got with some of the guests. Hopefully you like everything we picked up. We will try our best not to buy anything else tomorrow, but we often fail at that.
And then it's really tempting to go back and get Ashy Slashy.
Oh,
Puppet.
they did have the Ashy Slashy puppet from Ash vs the Evil Dead. We didn't look at the price of that because I want it, but I know that the price will be too much. And we will try and not go back and do any more Lucky Dips.
You know you will.
Well, if the bowl was full again, I'd be tempted. But if it was down to like 2, I know I'd get one. I don't know what the guy is again. So, I always enjoy Glasgow Film and Comic Con. I know it's not as big as Birmingham or London, but it's local to us, and I think it's good to support the ones that's local to you and keep it going. But yeah, we will, as I said, we will put day 2 on, and we'll try our best not to spend any more money, but we often fail at doing
you need
that.
to do a wee video talking about the talks we saw as well. We saw the Blonde Girl talks, and I went to see the Robert Llewellyn one, and he was so funny.
Well, we didn't go see Robert Llewellyn, but we walked past when Alison was watching it.
Giggling.
We seen her wee face going. But the Bond Girl ones was really good, and as I said, we took some pictures of them. So we'll put some pictures up at the end of some of the things that we seen, and we'll put a link to the rest of everything that we did on Leo's channel. But as always, thank you for watching day 1. We will put day 2 in the same video because it's probably just easier to watch it all as one, unless we go and
go a bit mental
on day 2, which I don't think we will, but we'll put it all as one. But as always, thanks for watching day 1, and take care. Welcome to Deadly Dames, and we're back from day 2 of Glasgow Film and Comic Con. We actually did behave ourselves, kind of, and I did go back to buy design models. I kind of knew I was going to do that, to be honest. I try every year not to get something from them, but I did go back for the Book of the Dead. I think we're going to put a fitting on the back of this and hang it on the wall. I think I probably will move my Gremlins from beside my Ash. I can never remember what game that's from. I don't think it's a fistful of boomsticks. It's not that one, it's the other one.
Regeneration,
I think it's Regeneration, it is.
Degeneration, it'll be one or the other.
Yeah, it's the canvas I've got on the wall, and I think I'll put this up instead. I'm not sure yet where we're going to put it, but yeah, this is the full Book of the Dead that... God, what they called again?
The Necronomicon.
No, the art stall. Did I say it at the beginning?
By Designs Models.
By Designs Models. Sorry, I'm very tired because also I've done the 2 days and had to go up early for both of them. Yeah, so I kind of knew I was going to go back and get this from them. As I said, we're linking in with Geek Legion of Doom's channel. We've got a full video of us reviewing a lot of their stuff at their stall. We did actually do an interview with Jimmy V as well, which will be on Geek Legion of Doom's channel, and we did get an autograph from him. He was actually a lovely guy. We talked a bit about him starring as R2-D2 and a couple of the droids in Solo's movie, well, one of the droids in Solo's movie, and about Doctor Who. But yeah, he was lovely to chat to. We did go back to... do I have his business card handy? Yeah, I do. We did go back to... Is it Goblin Hood or is it just Goblin?
No, it's called Sloth Comics.
Sloth Comics. Oh, yeah, it's on the other side. Sloth Comics. There's his website there. And yesterday we got a couple of comics from him, which is on our other video.
Alright, I was just going to quickly make back.
We did it on the other video.
Okay.
And we did go back and pick up part 2 of Goblins because you read Booyah and started reading Goblins this morning. And because you loved them so much, we went back and got volume 2, and you also picked up this one.
So that one did sound like it would be really, really good. So it's about a princess who isn't really that interested in meeting a prince and living happily ever after. She wants to go on adventures. So I thought, I'm going to give that a go. It sounds like it would be quite funny.
So yeah, so Claire picked this one up. I read a bit of Booyah last night, and what I read was hilarious. It's basically like Barney the dinosaur, but instead of him entertaining children, he's
just clumsy.
He's clumsy, and like the first part of the book, he's like at a kid's party, and he accidentally like knocks the first kid into her birthday cake, and she like stands back up and she's got 2 candles sticking at her eyes, and I know, it just made me laugh. So yeah, I was killing myself laughing. Have you got their business card?
Now, did we get a business card for this company, or was
I'm sure we did. It's not that one. We should have been more organised. We had cards for everybody. I don't seem to have one here.
I think he just took a picture of their...
No, Alison had a business card for them, but we'll have one on the video, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But do we not have one in with their work?
What about in here? No. That's bizarre. No.
I'm sure we'll have it on our video for Leo's channel anyway, but we did have business cards for everybody, but because we've started doing this just as we've got home, of course, ill prepared, can't see these guys' business cards, but I'm sure it's on the video of their stall, because we took a picture of their actually in front of their stall. I'll link it in at the end of this video if it's there, but this guy's stuff is fantastic. It is in our video from yesterday as well. I picked up a full group of the Labyrinth cast, but I had to go back for, say his name, Jareth, I always say it wrong, and Sarah, because I'm a massive Labyrinth fan, and because he was emptying out some frames and he was like, I can't actually use these pictures when they come out the frames. Hold on, Claire, I haven't finished talking.
Okay, sorry.
Slow down, Claire.
Okay.
Yeah, he was emptying out some frames, and he basically said, look, I can't reuse these prints when they come out of frames because they're sometimes a little bit damaged, like you can see at the top here. And I've run out of what I was saying. Too tired. Yeah, he said I can't reuse these pictures when they come out of frames because they are a little bit damaged. He was like, do you want them? And although they are a little bit damaged, I think they're still amazing. So I was like, yeah, I'll take them. So this one's obviously Sleeping Beauty. And then he had these ones, and I don't think these are damaged at all. I think it's just the back of them that's a little bit got like tape marks. So obviously original Superman. This is from the TV series Superman, Smallville, and then the newest Superman. The one I was mainly after was not Beauty, not Sleeping Beauty. Was Christopher Reeves, because to me he is the definitive Superman. Then we went to this art stall, and I kind of felt a little bit sorry for the comic book Sloth Comics, and unfortunately I did get Alison another art one. Do I have a card? Yes, it was this girl, wasn't it? Yeah.
Aye.
From this girl here, Ruth Waddle Arts. Did I say that right? I did get Alison another piece of artwork from this girl from Toy Story, but we've just dropped in at Alison's and gave it to her. We also got her a pillow from these guys with Baby Groot, but we've given it to Alison. She maybe put some pictures on our Facebook group. The link is in the description if you want to go and join us. And but where they were, it was such a shame because nobody could really see them. So I would recommend that if you can see their details, you go and check these guys out. So that's Ruth, because her artwork was amazing.
Hold it still when you're...
I did hold it still. Give me trouble. Wait, hold on. There, it's focused. So there's Ruth's details. There's Sloth Comics, because I love his stuff. And then this last girl, who I'm just about to show you her artwork, that's Haybell Art. Hold on, it's not focusing. Focus. Still not focusing. Camera doesn't want to focus. It's the only ones to focus this far away. That's terrible. Doesn't have our contact details on it for some reason.
It says that she is on Instagram, Facebook, and I don't know what this other logo is, but I think if you just type Hey Bale Art into Facebook or Twitter, then it should come up.
Yeah, this is the L from Labyrinth, and you know I'm a big Labyrinth fan. As soon as I seen this, I was like, yeah, I want this. So again, extremely talented artist, so definitely had to have this. And then we went to a stall that did signatures. Claire's got their details at the top here. There's one behind me. These guys, you can see their details.
So Celebrity Ink and Hollywood autographs. Now, if I remember right, did he not say the Hollywood autograph ones are where they've actually gone looking for the celebrities, and some of the signatures have kind of been done on the fly? So if it's been like a red carpet event and they've just been signing like over the barriers, I think he said that's how some of those signatures came about.
So we did spend a little bit of time talking to him because we were curious as to how did he get these autographs. So he said it was a mixture of things. So it was basically made up of there was a big large group of them from all over the world. So it was made up of comic conventions where obviously a lot of the guys would go to comic conventions or film conventions and meet these celebrities and get their autographs. And then they also had two men, or I don't know if they were men or women, to be fair, I should have asked, that go and basically follow celebrities, try to think the best way to word it.
They basically get the signatures like on the fly. Like
no, it's not on the fly, but they basically follow
like,
them and basically say, can I have your autograph? And that's what they do. But yeah, they're all pretty much genuine autographs, and they did have photos of them with the celebrities as well, and some of them. And he also had like a Mark Hamill one, he was saying, which was originally, because he said he doesn't have a lot of personalised ones, but he was shown us a Mark Hamill one, which was a very rare personalised one he had, but he'd actually had the personalisation removed from it because Mark Hamill doesn't do signings anymore, and that was very expensive. But yeah, I did get one autograph from them because I am a huge Meg Foster fan and I've not had a chance to meet her. I know she is doing a signing in Ireland. I can't remember if it's Belfast or Dublin, so don't shoot me with that one, but I know that she is going to Ireland, but we're not going to get a chance to go over there. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to get her autograph. And I could have got a horror one, but I actually didn't know what the movie was from. What the autograph movie was from. Is that right? The way I'm saying that?
I didn't know what backwards.
I didn't know what the film was from. Oh jeez, I need to go to sleep. So I decided to go for, of course, Evil Lynn. Sorry about the reflection because it's in a sleeve. Yeah, I had to get a Meg Foster one. But yeah, that was everything that we got. As I said, there will be a link in my description over to the Geek Legion of Doom, Leo's channel. Hopefully within maybe the next couple of days, weeks time, there will be some videos going up of everything that we did whilst we were there. We did have press passes, so first time that we've done it, so please excuse some of the videos that we were learning as we went, and hopefully as time goes on, these videos, if we get the chance, we're very lucky to be able to do that. Thank you, Glasgow Film Comic Con, for giving us the chance. We would love to do it again. It was definitely an experience for us, and we're very thankful to the pit bosses who arranged and set up some of the interviews that we got. We're very lucky we got to interview some of the wrestlers who were lovely. It was actually, although we're a horror channel, they were great to talk to actually. They were telling us they are horror fans, which was good. And we got to interview the lovely Jimmy V. He was lovely. And we got to talk to the amazing Caroline Munro and the fantastic Valerie Leon, which we never in a million years would have thought we would have got to do interviews like that. And they hopefully will go up on Leo's channel, the Geek Legion of Doom. We are not professionals, so please, we are learning as we go, so please be kind.
Basically she's saying please excuse the terrible camera work and lighting, which I couldn't really help it, they were right in front of a window. So, but see, when the sun kind of went behind the clouds, it wasn't so bad, it was fine. The one time we get sun in Glasgow was when I was trying to do a video with Valerie Leon. So for God's sake.
I know. So basically Claire set up the camera because I was talking to Valerie, and the sun, because the way that the guests sit in Glasgow, they are like literally massive windows right behind them, and we sat down to talk to Valerie and the sun came right out behind her and we were like, no, but So yeah, so hopefully you enjoy the videos that we put on the Geek Legion of Doom channel, and as I said, the link will be in our description. Go and click on the link and go straight over to Leo's channel. He puts really good reviews on his channel anyway, so you should go and subscribe to him. His channel's amazing. And
let's have a closer look at the Book of the Dead.
Yeah, because if you've not checked this guy out, you should. His stuff's fantastic. Look at his little eyeball. Another little eyeball. I like how
I just want to poke those eyes.
I poke that bit. I was glad it, because basically I tried to avoid. That looks like somebody's bit it here. I tried, didn't it? Look, maybe he has. Maybe he bit it. But I tried to avoid buying anything because we've got so much and we are running out of room, and that's why I've been having to clear it. And I thought, no, I'm not buying anything. And I really loved Ludo, and you'll see that on Leo's channel.
Mm-hmm.
And I really loved this. And then when we went back and this was still here, it was a sign from the model gods. And yeah, I'm really glad that we got this. But yeah, hopefully you liked everything, because I'm going to link this video so day 1 and day 2 are together. Hopefully you liked everything that we picked up, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Go click on the link to Leo's channel, the Geek Legion of Doom, and hopefully you like the video that we put on there, and take care.